guys, and welcome to day 14 of the July Scrapathon. So today's guest is Beth Solar, and we have decided to do a sort of scrapbook. It's kind of like a letter challenge, let's just call it. So basically, you have to randomly pick 9 letters of the alphabet, and then choose a scrappy item that starts with that letter. So for example, if you pull out C, it could be chipboard, or S could be stickers, or W could be washi tape, or I don't know, whatever you want. And then use all of those 9 items on your page. So I had a really fun time with this one. It was a bit challenging in the beginning, but I think I got it. It was a bit intimidating basically, but it turned out to be okay. So yeah, if you don't know what the July Scrapathon is, it's this event that I'm doing, and all the details are in the introductory video, which I'll leave a link to the description below. And then there's also a link to the Facebook group, which you can also find all the details. But if you don't want to join before you know what it is, just go check out my intro video. So that's that. I will let you... Oh, don't forget to check out the Lilli blog and store. She has an awesome design team and a great store. So go check her out, and I'll let you watch the video now. Okay, so I have my list there of things that I have to use with the letters I chose, and I'm sorry if you can hear my little sister yelling, but we're all in a chaotic frenzy to get things done because we're leaving for vacation tomorrow. So I got these photos from when we went to Italy last year for my Rome album, and there's 7 photos, and I want to do a sort of 9 squares thing. And in the center, I want to add this from the brochure there, which will qualify as my memorabilia, which was for number M, not for the letter M. So that's going to go in the center, and now I'm trying to decide if I want to cut that apart and put it all over, if I want to put it in the center, if I want to cut these all apart, because I have a gazillion of the pink ones, so I'm okay with just playing around with that one, because I can always pull the other one and do it the way that I like it. So yes, I'm just playing around with the placement of my pictures, and again, my sister cannot seem to stop yelling. So now I'm taking my distressing and tumble glass, and I'm stamping squares, and each photo will go on a different square. And then I realized that the squares are too small, so I'm going to bring in my ink pad and just do some sort of random squares and make a little messy cluster for each of the photos. And using that distress ink, I check from my list the D, which was distress ink, and the B, which was blue. I know that's not very original, but I couldn't come up with anything else for the life of me. So now I'm going through all of these brochures. So each language had a different color, so of course I had to get all the languages, and I literally came back with 15 brochures. So I decided on the green one, and I just trimmed that down. I'm sorry for the screaming. I'm so sorry, guys. This doesn't usually happen. I think this might be one of the 2 times that this happened. So anyway, and now I'm thinking what else I want to add and what I have to add and how to incorporate things. So I'm just going to get some washi. I'm picking out some washi tapes now because I pulled the letter W and it was washi, and I thought of washi tape. So I just picked out some colors, and I'm going to add a strip of washi to each of the photo clusters. And I'm going to add a couple of blue ones, and a couple of pink ones, and a couple of black and white striped ones. And I'm just spreading them on throughout the page to get different... I'm trying not to put the same color next to each other, basically. Okay, so this one is a pretty simple layout. It came out really fast, and it's also very simple. There's barely anything on it, so yeah. So just adding the washi tape, and now I felt like there was too much green going on, so I'm going to cut each row individually, and that will give a little white space between the letters, and it also allows me to trim down some of the green. So I think I like that much better. What I really love about the brochure is how they filled some of the later letters with paintings from the gallery. I think that's just awesome. So I had to use those. So I decided on that, and now I'm thinking what else I want to add and how I want to add it. So then I had the number, why do I keep saying number? The letter F. So I pulled out some flare badges because I love them, and I am playing around with where I want to place some of them, and I only have these 5 left, and I used 2 of them on this layout. I need to get more flare. I love flare. Okay, so I decided I'm putting the feather one at the bottom there. And I think I'm going to put that arrow one where on the right, but it's not going to stay there. So I'm just staring at the page and trying to figure out what I want to do. So I decide I'm just going to glue everything down. I'm not going to add any pattern paper. I did pull the letter P, which I thought of paper, but I didn't want to add any pattern paper, so I'm just going that I used paper for the background, which I technically did. Okay, the screaming is getting really loud now. I'm really sorry, guys. Oh my god. Okay, so I'm just using this stupid glue that I hate because it's literally the last glue that exists in the house at the moment. So it's all I have, and again, I'm leaving tomorrow, so I don't have time to go get another bottle of glue. I have to film videos, and I have to voice over and edit and pack, and it's just a huge chaotic mess. So anyway, I'm gluing down this what is it called? I glue down like the title sort of thing, and I use that title on all the pages concerning the gallery because they're in the same album. I don't think these pages really need a title because they're not telling a story. I'm just using the memorabilia, and it's the same. It's just pictures from the gallery, so I don't feel the need to add a spectacular title because there's not really any story. It's just me saying, oh, we had fun here. But when there is a story on a page, I'm not going to use the same title. So there's that rant, and then I'm adding the rhinestones because I pulled out the letter R, and all I could think of was rhinestones because I've been using them a lot lately. And just playing around with the placement of them and rubbing it off the list there, which is a very messy list, by the way. And now I'm pulling out chipboard because I pulled C, and obviously chipboard starts with C. I was so happy about that because I love using chipboard on pages. So I pulled out that smile piece, and that is from the family sort of theme set from the Me and My Big Ideas Mambi Chips waterfall pack. And I also pulled out a little heart, which I put at the cluster without the photo, which is where I'm going to do some journaling. And I'm inking the page with some Tumble Glass Distress ink because I felt like I needed a little something. So did that. And then I am going to do my journaling with a Staedtler pigment liner in a 0.3 tip because my 0.1 tip is a bit discombobulated because I was using it at school, so I need to get another one. It just kind of bent. The tip is kind of bent. It's a bit messy. So then I decided I'm also going to outline the whole page with the black because the inking wasn't bold enough for me. And then I decide that I do want to do some inking, so you'll see in a bit just what I did. And now I considered adding some of these words, and I played around with it, and then my sister was next to me. She was like yelling, "What are you doing? Why are you adding these words?" I was like, let me just try and see how it looks. And sure enough, it doesn't look good, so I'm going to take them off. So that didn't work, and it was looking a bit too simple to me. But I like it. I think it's much different from what I normally do, and it's got the pictures documented, so I'm good with that. And now I took the Mermaid Lagoon distress ink and inked the edges because it's a lot darker than the Tumble Glass, and just added a little extra depth to the page. Well, depth, yeah, I think you know what I mean. So here are some close-ups. I hope you enjoyed this process. Go check out Beth's video. I can't wait to see what she came up with. Also, don't forget to participate in the challenge. I really hope I see you in the Facebook group where you can enter to win the grand prize. And check out the April Lilli store and blog. She has She has an awesome design team, and I love everything they create. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow with a new challenge.